Onion, take 3!
Welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT, and I'm like the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
We finally got rid of the murder hornets that were invading our country.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
We got them. So, the eradication of murder hornets, they are known as the northern giant hornet. It was mainly in Washington State. It was basically, it became a big deal because they invaded the U.S. and they're terrible to the ecosystem, right? Like, they're going to kill honeybees. You've seen the videos of them, like, invading a honeybee nest?
I have, man. Invasive species.
That shit is wild.
I believe these are from China, right?
I don't know where they came from.
I think they're from China.
I think so. But, yeah, like, it was announced years ago, and they officially, on the 18th of December, is when they officially said they are dead. They are gone from the U.S.
That's what's up.
So just recently, in the last few days, they said the declaration came after no confirmed sightings of the hornet since 2021. So it's been 3 years. So they were first spotted in 2019 in Washington State. They were also found in British Columbia, Canada, around the same time. So indicating a potential spread from Canada. So what they did to try to eradicate them, it's kind of wild that we can purposely eradicate a species. It's insane.
I mean, the species will live on. They're still around the world,
Yeah,
but
they
just
ain't
not
flying
here.
across the ocean to get here. But
Yeah, it's invasive, you know?
they said trapping and tracking. So they set traps and like radio tags to capture hornets and then put them back to their nest. And then once they located them, the nests were vacuumed out or destroyed by injecting carbon dioxide or foam. So they kill them by just shooting CO2 in there.
Just suffocate them.
Wow, dude, or foam. Just, like insulation, just fill the nest up with insulation and like insulation foam. That's insane. Essentially the same thing.
What?
Trap them in there.
Idea for the U.S. government. New technology. We're talking about lasers and queen drones and
CO2 death.
maybe just blast the house with CO2. Jesus.
They said the
That would
community
suck.
was also involved. The public participation, people would set up traps or report sightings so they could like file reports so they could find them. And it says 4 nests were found and eradicated between 20 and 2021 in Washington. The last known nest was in 2021. So
Okay.
congratulations, Washington. I don't really know. I don't know. But, dude, I hate bees. And I remember I was talking to Mr. X about I thought I saw a murder hornet, and he was like, oh, no, those are the Texas something. And I don't remember what it was, but that thing was wild looking, too. Any bee that is as big as, like, a Swiss Army knife needs to go away.
I don't want to be in the same vicinity as that.
Oh, I like what you did there, vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
it is kind of weird that we can just go in and just destroy. Why haven't we done this with the lanternfly?
What the fuck is a lanternfly?
Lanternfly is the other like invasive species of bug. And when they're like, if you see it, kill it, because you don't want to see a lanternfly out there. I don't even know what they do bad, but I'm
about to look them up real quick. We're about to educate the crazy townsfolk about them.
And I'm sure there's like other invasive species of animals that we should just look up a list of other invasive species and like put the freaking hit list out on them.
Yeah, so it says
What do lanternflies do?
the spotted lanternfly.
Yeah,
invasive insect species have become a significant concern in the U.S. Let's see.
Yeah.
They're from China.
Yep. Again, I'm just saying.
First detected in Pennsylvania somehow.
And that's even more telling.
Imported goods. Impact. Host plants. They feed on over 70 species of host plants. Grapevines, hops, hardwood trees like maple and walnut. They suck sap from plants, oozing wounds, and then in severe cases, plant deaths. They excrete honeydew, promoting sooty mold growth, which can further damage plants and make outdoor areas messy.
So they're gross. They're just gross bugs.
Yeah, so they basically just like kill plants and trees.
So here's my thing: is that I kind of feel like these murder hornets are like the Luigi Mangione of the invasive species. Like, why are we treating them any different than any of the other invasive species? Oh, because Big Honey has a problem.
Big Honey
out here, like, no, we got to stop it, right?
Yeah, I mean, Big Honey out here. What about Big Plant?
Exactly. I don't know, man. Seems like there's a problem in the way that we're looking at some of these invasive species.
Yeah. I mean,
And we should probably get Peruvians out of here too.
what about just like house pets?
Sorry, what?
What about house pets? They're invasive.
There you are, invasive species.
They're invading my house.
I'm done with dogs.
Oh, we're not killing dogs.
We're not killing them off. No, we're just shipping them back to China.
Oh, interesting.
What? I thought that's where you told me they came from. You know what you said?
Yeah, we're sending them. We're sending them all back to China. So, I don't know, man. Like, I couldn't even imagine like an invasive species that would like. I don't
imagine an invasive
dude. I don't
species.
know. Like,
Imagine
bees
one.
weird me out
Imagine.
so much, and like, and I know they are the whole reason that we live because they pollinate everything, and I love them for that.
Yeah. You're thinking of we could just get rid of all bees?
Oh my god, I would be so much happier if I didn't have to deal with them.
Because now we're just back to like normal bees that just come up and sting you.
Yeah,
I've never been stung by a murder hornet. Murder hornet's never done a bad thing to me ever in
You've
life.
been stung by a real hornet?
I don't know, probably.
They're the ones that sting you over and over again?
Oh, no, then no.
Yeah, me neither, because I run.
Why would I get stung more than once?
Because it's mad at you, bro.
Don't you just like learn after the first sting?
Yeah, but they didn't. They just keep stinging you.
Who's they?
The murder hornets, or just the hornets.
No, I'm saying I would learn after the first
but
sting.
they'll chase you. They're faster than you. They fly.
They'll chase me? How are they going to chase me?
With their wings.
Brother.
They literally follow you and keep stinging you.
I'm never going to be where they're at.
That's the point. You don't even know you're there. And then they got you.
They're a silent killer.
You make a map. Like one time my dad ran over a bee's nest that was in the goddamn ground.
Yeah, did you get stung because of that?
I didn't. He did.
He got stung
because they were pissed. He drove a lawnmower over their nest.
Oh yeah, a lawnmower. Yeah.
Yeah, like so, like the same thing can happen with like a hornet.
Do you run something over with a lawnmower? Yeah, I guess you do.
It was literally a hole in the ground.
I didn't like it when you said run over because I automatically thought car.
Like a car, just like thunk, thunk.
And I'm like these bees seriously like just
thunk,
like
thunk the lawnmower.
They ran at him in the car.
You want to know what we did though? You want to know what he did? He went out there that night and poured gasoline in the hole and set it on fire. They were gone.
That's some 1990s thinking for you right there.
It was in the 1990s.
I know it is.
This one time we had a bee's nest in the front porch. Like it was inside the porch. So
you set the porch on fire.
Yeah, you set the porch on fire. No, dude, hammered a nail in above the hole and took a coffee can and filled it with gas and hung it over the opening to the nest on the deck. And over, I don't know, a week or two, every so often he would go and like empty the bees out. There was enough bees it covered the entire workbench in the garage because like they'd get the fumes and then they'd fall into the gas and it would kill them.
Yeah.
But like it blew my mind of like I didn't realize that many bees live in a nest. And they were invading our home.
Because they're like tiny, like a hornet's nest are like tiny.
Well, yeah, these were just bee, some sort of bee. I don't know I don't think it was a honeybee. I don't think honeybees make nests inside a porch, but they weren't hornets.
They will.
Yeah,
I watched that bee lady who like she goes and removes nests. Is it beehives? She removes the beehives and she does it without a suit on.
Oh my God, really?
Absolutely crazy.
Well, see, those people don't care about getting stung either. Like, they're like literally like whatever. Because like, if you aren't doing anything, a bee probably isn't going to sting you. But like, if I'm like handling bees and they start stinging me, I'm going to react, which is then going to agitate all the other bees. It's like a chain reaction of like bad.
Yeah, it's like one flinch and it's like,
yeah,
it can turn into a problem.
I do not like bees, but I did go to this place out in the country. There was a bar. It was like a brewery.
Oh no!
And there was bees nests.
Here comes the most Austin shit you've ever heard in your life.
No. And so my friend was like, "Do you want to go see the bees nests?" And I was like, "Not really, but but sure."
Fair.
And I walked out, and they were just in the middle of a field, right? Like bee boxes.
Yeah.
And I stood there and I watched them do their thing, and they were flying all around me, and like. I was like, okay, I hate you guys a little less right now. They were just doing their thing.
They were flying around you?
Yeah, because like
just living in harmony.
The bees, Yeah, I became like the sandstorm man. No, there was like they were made like the nests. They had like I don't know 12 boxes of bees, but they were like in like a square pattern, but really spaced out. So you walk in the middle of it, and the bees are just flying back and forth because they're like going out to forage and come back and like whatever. So they're just all over the place flying because they're coming in and out of the nests and the hive, and like the openings of the nest have like hundreds of bees all trying to get in and stuff.
Yeah.
They're honeybees, so they're fairly docile. I don't even know if they sting, but like they're all over the place, and it was really like weird. But like at the same time, I was like, oh, this is like for some reason I feel safe. I don't feel like I'm gonna. It was weird.
I don't know, man. They're bugs as far as I'm concerned. And if that was like a bunch of spiders around me, I'd be freaking out.
Fair. I mean, I'm not afraid of spiders, but I ain't trying to have them walk on me.
I don't want a bunch of spiders just moving around me either, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I'm good.
Anywho, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh yeah.